Hey guys, we just finished studying John chapter 14, the first half of that chapter. And here you got Peter and Thomas and Philip. They all have these questions for Jesus. They're really confused. They're really troubled by this news that Jesus is going away. I remember when I was in college, during the summers, I would work at a summer camp. And this one really special summer, I met this girl. She was really amazing. I got to know her. Her name was Catherine. I knew all the other people on staff, but I just built this special, unique friendship with Catherine. I don't know if you've ever worked at a summer camp or had that kind of opportunity where you really connected with someone, and it's like the relationship was on adrenaline, like it just moved forward really quickly. Miracle Grow. And I remember after about 10 weeks working together during the summer camp, we got to the end of the summer. It was the very beginning of August. I was getting ready to head back to college and head to my junior year, I think, at UNC Greensboro. Catherine was getting ready to get in her car, drive across the country. She worked with a ministry in Oklahoma City. So I remember those days right at the very end of that last week of camp where we were saying, goodbye, I'm going away, I'll miss you. And it was kind of this deep emotional question mark, like, is this thing that we've begun, this deep friendship that wasn't a dating thing yet, it just was this unique connection, is it over? Or is it going to lead to something more? So I remember a few weeks into the fall semester at college, and I pulled open this messaging app on my computer called AOL Instant Messenger, and I found her username, and I sent her a message and said, hey, this is Andrew from camp. How are you doing? And she messaged me back. We started up this conversation that kind of brought a flood of memories and conversations and inside jokes. It brought those things back and actually continued the friendship forward. And to this day, we have a really good friendship. Jesus is dealing with this moment in time where he's going away and they're all heartbroken. And the big question is it over, or is there going to be some ongoing communication? So the second half of John chapter 14, I want you to read it for yourself. And Jesus promises the Holy Spirit. He's going to send them a word, and the Spirit of God is going to prompt them and bring to their remembrance all the things that Jesus said and all the things he did. He's going to flood their memories and their emotions with all of the memories of the things Jesus said. So let me ask you this. Like, you and I are kind of in the same boat. Jesus has gone away. He's not physically with us, but is the Holy Spirit at work in your life? Is he bringing to your remembrance the things Jesus did? Is he showing you what God is up to just in your ordinary daily life? Is there an ongoing conversation between you and God that the Holy Spirit is helping make happen? So there's a spider right there. Got it. Okay. This coming Wednesday, we're going to have a missions focus, and we're going to gather the children. We'll have an assembly, and I want to give you the opportunity. If the Holy Spirit is speaking to you and showing you what God is up to in your life, if you have an ongoing relationship with Jesus, I want you to prepare a testimony, prepare a few sentences where you can just sit down with some of these younger kids and say, hey, here's one thing that God has been showing me in my life while I'm trying to walk with Jesus. Here's one thing God has been showing me in my life while I've been walking with Jesus. You have that story ready. Be ready to give the reason for your hope in Jesus, how it's up to date, it's up to speed, like it's fresh. And be ready to do that as we gather with the younger children. I think one of the coolest moments as we have a missions focus for a week is to think about our role as the adults or the teenagers. Our role is to be mentoring and to be ministering, to be on mission towards the younger kids around us. Like, you guys are have the opportunity to impact those younger students. So we'll do that this coming Wednesday. So read John 14. We'll discuss the second half of it that talks about the Holy Spirit. Prepare a testimony. Share how God is showing you things. What is he showing you in your life while you're trying to walk with Jesus? And next Wednesday, we'll we'll gather with the children and have one of those assemblies. There we go.